number of molecularity, number of mole of substrate means reactant and reagent participating in the reaction called molecularity. The number of moles are sum of number of moles of substrate reactant and reagent in any elementary reaction. Elementary reaction means those reactions that completed in the one step. Elementary reaction called molecularity. Its value is neither 0 nor negative and in fraction. It is always in whole number. For example, H2 plus Cl2, 2HCl. Molecularity. Here multiplicand for hydrogen is 1 and multiplicand for chlorine is 1. So 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Thus molecularity of this reaction is 2. Next example, N2 plus 3H2, 2NH3. Molecularity is equal to, here multiplicand is 1 means 1 mole nitrogen, and here multiplicand is 3 for hydrogen means 3 mole hydrogen participate in this reaction in which ammonia is formed. So we have to see mole number of left hand side. So 1 mole nitrogen, 3 mole hydrogen, total 4. The molecularity will be taken as 4 for this reaction. 1 plus 3 equal to 4. To now on decomposition it gives N2 plus O2. So here 2 mole nitric oxide takes place in the decomposition reaction. Hence molecularity will be equal to 2. Now order of reaction. order of reaction. Number of molecules are sum of number of molecules which is used as power of concentration in rate law or in rate expression. Or in rate equation. Called order of reaction. It determines practical value or experimental value. And may be 0 or fraction or in whole number. Suppose equation is AA plus BB. A mole of A and small b mole of the B are reacted to each other and gives the product. Then rate, that is dx upon dt, rate of formation of product, proportional to concentration of A and mole number will be as the power, and concentration of substrate B, mole number of B will be used as power. This is equal to K, where K is proportionality constant known as rate constant. A, B. So here order of reaction will be equal to order of reaction N is equal to sum of the power of concentration A plus B. On the basis of order of reaction, it is further divided into many categories like zero order reaction, first order reaction, second order reaction, third order reaction. Now let us consider its category one by one. Zero order reaction. A reaction in which change in concentration of reactant is 2 T-O-O 2 means much, constant is too slow, that is very slow. It is completed during few weeks to few years or months. For example, formation of water from hydrogen and oxygen gas. It will take many years to complete. Decomposition of ammonia gas at the surface of gold or platinum. Decomposition is very slow. It is too difficult to measure whatever the value of change in concentration for a limiting time or for a particular time. Change is very minimal. For example, H2 plus half O2, H2O. It will take many years. Formation of vinegar from the juice of cane sugar. It will take many months. Next example, decomposition of ammonia at the surface of gold or platinum. Very slow. Formation of hydrogen iodide by mixing the hydrogen and iodine gas. It will take few months. In sunlight, UV light, 2H light. In other words, we may say that reaction in which change in concentration does not depend at the time called zero order reaction. First order reaction. first order reaction. Reaction in which rate depends at first power of concentration of reactant. If there are more than a reactant participate in the reaction, then first power of the concentration of the either reactant. The decomposition of ammonium chloride into ammonia and HCl, first order reaction. Decomposition rate depends at the first power of the concentration of NH4Cl. dx upon dt proportional to active mass of NH4Cl. The reaction which seems as second order reaction but actually behave as first order reaction called pseudo first order reaction. Esterification or hydrolysis of ester belong to this example pseudo first order reaction. Hydrolysis of sugar is also the example of pseudo first order reaction. The reaction that seems as second order but actually behave as first order called pseudo first order reaction. And now second order reaction. Second order reaction. The reaction in which rate depends at second power of concentration of either reactant. Or first power of concentration of two separate reactant. For example, N2 plus O2 2 here rate that is dx upon dt proportional to first power of active mass of nitrogen, that is concentration of nitrogen. Concentration is represented in term of active mass. For this symbol is enclosed in a big bracket. So for this rate will depend at the Active mass or concentration of nitrogen. Here 1 mole nitrogen utilized, hence power will be 1. 1 is not written, 1 is not so. As well as for the first power of oxygen. The first power of nitrogen and first power of oxygen. On summation we will get 2. The order will be equal to 2. And if ammonia is heated, decomposition of ammonia. N2 plus 3H2. Here reactant is ammonia alone. So thus rate will be proportional to active mass of ammonia raised to the power second. So here we get order of reaction on the basis of power of the concentration of ammonia directly 2. And in this case, sum of the power of concentration of nitrogen and oxygen. So 1 plus 1, 2. Reaction that seems experienced as second order, but behind as first order, called pseudo first order reaction. For example, esterification, in which ester is obtained when acid and alcohol are mixed to each other. Ester and water are obtained, reaction is reversible. This is known as esterification. Ethyl acetate, that is ester. Ethyl acetate. In IUPAC, ethyl ethanoate plus what? This is acetic acid. And in IUPAC, ethanoic acid. And this is ethyl alcohol. In IUPAC, ethanol. In forward reaction, rate depends at the concentration of alcohol. When concentration of alcohol is increased, equilibrium will shift towards right, that is more and more ester and water are obtained. On other hand, when concentration of water is raised, when water is added from outside, concentration of water is raised, then reaction will proceed in backward. In backward, this reaction is known as hydrolysis of ester or simply hydrolysis. The for backward, that is for hydrolysis of ester, for formation of acid and alcohol. This reverse reaction is known as hydrolysis. And in this, rate depends at the concentration of water. So here 1 mole water, that is first power of the concentration of water. And for forward, rate will depend at the concentration of alcohol. So here 1 mole alcohol is used. Thus, power of concentration of alcohol will be 1. So for forward as well as for backward, for both, rate really depends at the concentration of either of the component. And concentration of the component first. Hence, it will be regarded as pseudo first order reaction. For forward reaction, RF, rate will depend only at the concentration of alcohol. So here, power of concentration of alcohol is simply 1 because 1 mole alcohol is used here for the balanced reaction. The first order. And for backward, rate will depend only at the concentration of water, the 1 mole water. Hence, power of concentration of water will be also 1. 1 is not written. This is also belong to first order. But it will be said to the pseudo first order because it creates doubt. On the basis of reaction, we conclude it is of the second order, but on the basis of experimental data, we will obtain in a real sense it is of the third order. Similarly, hydrolysis of sucrose, C12H22O11 plus H2, C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6, glucose, and this is fructose. Now third order reaction. Reaction in which rate depends at third power of concentration of reactant or second power of 1 while first power of another, or first power of any three, first power of concentration of any three separate reactants. For example, 2NO2 plus O2, 2NO plus O2, 2NO2. The rate depends at the second power of NO and first power of O. Order is 3. O2, 2O3. Rate proportional to third power of oxygen. N2 plus O2 plus Cl2, nitrosyl chloride, 2NaOCl nitrosyl chloride, rate proportional to first power of N2, second power of first power of N2, first power of O2, and at third place Cl2, the first power of Cl2. First power of N2, first power of O2, first power of Cl2. Sum of the power would be equal to 3. Hence, order will be taken as 3. The 3 separate conditions are developed for the third order reaction. Now rate equation for the first order reaction. Rate equation for order reaction. Let A be the substrate and it is converted into product B. Initially, that is before starting the reaction, concentration amount of A per unit volume, concentration of A with the small a. Initially no product will obtain. The concentration of product B would be 0 in initial, that is at T is equal to 0. At the time T, let T1 is equal to 0, T2 is equal to T. At the time T, after time T, concentration of product B is obtained as X. The change in concentration, that is remaining concentration of substrate A, would be equal to A minus X. The rate of reaction indicates how much concentration of substrate is changed into product or how much product is obtained. Both sense are adapted as required. So now we will write the rate on the basis of given sequence. The rate of formation of product, that is dx upon dt, proportional to rate of change of concentration of substrate A minus x. Or dx upon dt is equal to k A minus x. Here k is proportionality constant known as rate constant or velocity constant. K is rate constant or velocity constant. On rearranging dx upon A minus x is equal to k dt. The differentiation indicates minimum changing, lower changing. Differentiation means smallest, calculation of smallest cells. For wide change, for total change, we adopt integration. Integration means entire, total. On integrating the above equation, on integrating it, we will get integration of dx upon A minus x is equal to k integration of dt. This will be equal to ln. Ln means log on the base e. So we will write either ln or log on the base e for this value. Log on the base e A minus x is equal to k. Here integration of dt will be equal to t plus c. C is integration constant. For definite integration, we will use integration constant. When t is equal to 0, there should be no product. That is amount or concentration of product, that is x, will be 0. No product in initial at t is equal to 0, no product. Thus, minus log A minus 0 on the base e is equal to k. T is 0, that is initial step, plus k. Minus log A on the base e is equal to c. Now substituting the value of integration constant c in 1, we will get put c is equal to minus log A on the base e in 1. We get minus log A minus x on the base e is equal to kt minus log A on the base e. Now we will transfer term of log on same side. On transferring log on same side, that is on the left hand side, we will get minus log a minus x on the base e plus log a on the base e is equal to kt. Or this may be also written as, we will write positive log then negative log. So this may be also written as log a on the base e minus log a minus x on the base e is equal to kt. The log numerator upon denominator is written as log numerator minus log denominator. On the basis of that pattern, we will write this in the form of numerator and denominator. Log m by m, this is formula for the log. Log numerator minus log denominator, or log, this may be written as log m by m. On the basis of this, we will set a and a minus x like this pattern, or log a positive value taken as numerator and negative value goes into denominator, a minus x on the base e is equal to kt. When base e will be changed into base 10, at which log tables are given in the book, we have to multiply this by 2.303. So when we want to change log base e into log base 10, then we will multiply 2.303. So this may also be written as 2.303 log a upon a minus x base 10 is equal to kt. So this is the expression for velocity constant in first order reaction. If t is equal to t half, that is time is just equal to the half lifetime. The half lifetime means time during which half concentration of the reactant will change into product. So when time is equal to half lifetime, t half, here half is symbol, this half will be not used in operation. We have four types of operation: plus, minus, multiplication, division. We have four types of operation. So here half is used as symbol. This half will not use in any operation, not in plus, not in minus, not in multiplication, not in division. So come back on the main topic. If time is equal to the t half, then according to the definition of half-life time, concentration will be just half of the initial concentration of the reactant. The initial concentration of reactant A is taken as small a. The half amount of small a will change into product. Thus, concentration of product will be equal to the just half of the initial concentration of the reactant. So under this consideration, when T is equal to T half, we have F is equal to A by 2. So now substituting this in above equation, we will get 2.303 log A upon A minus A by 2 on the base 10 is equal to KT half. Uh, 2.303 log A upon 2A minus A on the base 10 is equal to KT. 2.303 log A upon A by 2 on the base 10 is equal to KT. 2.303 log 2A by A on the base 10 is equal to KT half. A cancel. 2.303 log 2 base 10 is equal to KT half. The log 2 on the base 10 is equal to 0.3010. Log 2 on the base 10 has value 0.3010. Thus 2.303 into 0.3010 is equal to 8. After multiplication, we will get 0.693 is equal to 80. So this is the relation between velocity constant and half-life time for the first order reaction. Now unit for the velocity constant or rate constant in first order reaction. Since for first order reaction on the basis of rate expression KT is equal to 2.303 log A upon A minus X. A is concentration, A minus X is remaining concentration, that is also concentration. The unit of both concentration will cancel to each other. Thus K is equal to 2.303 upon T log A upon A minus X. A and A minus X both are concentration and cancel to to each other. Thus, we have only t in denominator. So when t will go into numerator, sign of power will change. Thus, value for k, value for rate constant or velocity constant for the first order reaction is time inverse. Thus, unit of k is time inverse.